Another day, another month of Tiberia. You're probably saying to yourself, Zero, I couldn't really stand to watch you play this whole game for another month, but I'll maybe give you a whole day. And I thank you for that. Apparently, we need to upgrade our plots to level 2, at least 2 of them, to get to the next village size. I don't even have people yet. And I don't have enough, I don't have any clothes. I don't have enough food. We don't have a church yet. We're building it. It's getting built. Do we have stone? No, they just haven't walked it over. Maybe if I took these guys off of chopping down trees for a little bit. I mean, we got like 5 lumber sitting over here. We got like another 5 lumber sitting right here. We have what? This is full, waiting. This is full, waiting. There's probably a building down here that never got finished. Apparently, oh no, there it is. I was about to say apparently I never dropped it down. No, I did. It doesn't take anything to build, and that's just so we can hunt these animals right here. We got clay, which we're not using, and have no use for yet. And then the seasonal patch of wild berries. Now, they're giving us the only berries we got. Holy crap, it's all gone. It's probably all over here. Okay. And we need something else, like meat. But if we start killing all these animals, we won't have them for the winter time. And we're probably going to need them for winter because I already know how I play these games, and the answer is very poorly. Right? I'm gonna set this to very high. Make sure these 2 things get done. Actually, highs first. Church first, then a place for another ox. And then when we move one of these, the ox won't be left homeless. Yeah, a homeless ox. That's the thing. I don't even know what would happen to him. This isn't RimWorld where if you like, untie him from the hitching post, he's going to run around in circles for 5 minutes and then flee to the edge of the map and disappear. I think. I mean, I could be wrong. Or the bandits could come steal him, in the middle of the night when no one can see them because they're invisible. Can't believe I built all these little houses for goats we don't have. Look at this. Severe lack of goats. No goats, no pigs. I need money for that. I can't make money because these houses don't give you any money. If you get a level 2 house, it gives you money, but we don't have the requirements met. See, look, generates 1 regional wealth per family per month. And I think, if I remember right, when you do have to start paying taxes, it's 1 regional wealth per family. What was this? Running out of fuel. I don't really care about that. I think we're fine. This isn't really increasing in number, though. That's a bit worrying. Hold on. People. Felling a tree, waiting, debranching a tree. Okay, now they're working. They're just taking their sweet time. Looks like they're working over here on this edge now. That's fine. Eventually, we're going to take this. We're going to move it down here so they can clear cut all of this. And that'd be good for us. That'd be bad for the environment, but, I mean, this is the medieval time. We don't care about the environment. Just kind of dump all the smoke in the air, fight each other, scream a lot, scream at birds, throw rocks at each other. No one cares about the environment. Global warming doesn't exist. In fact, this is a period of global cooling when the, crops were having problems and people were dying of the bubonic plague. It's the medieval medieval time period. Everything sucked. Oh, seriously, if I wanted to get into a giant history statement with people to just go through history at all, I could just tell you how much history sucked for the common man in this time period. It just did. Trust me on that. You probably can figure that out. That didn't look like it was there for a second. There was like chunks of the building missing. Is it loading? Oh yeah, it's a load thing. Okay, you can see it. Well, I can see it, like deload and reload. You probably can't see that. This is going up on YouTube, and it's going to go from like 1440p down to 720p, and then get upscaled back to 1440p because YouTube's insane. Because their encoder just does that. Don't know why. That's how they work it. Takes the same amount of space, so they aren't saving space. It takes a lot of processing, so they're kind of, working with electricity and other things, and I don't know. It's probably some bit of software technology that I just don't understand. Although it would create compression artifacts and other problems, so it looks worse. And then once you compress it over a period of time and move it from one server to another, it looks even worse than that. And then whatever video you had originally is going to end up looking like trash. But what I don't work with software over networks, so I don't know what I'm talking about. All I ever did was guard prisons for over a decade. I was not happy with that. That's why I do this now, and I make no money off of it. Can you subscribe to my channel now? I'll stop. Like, I won't, but I'll say I will. You know, just subscribe. All I'm doing is building a town and watching the people slowly build. You guys want to just listen to the birds tweet for 10 seconds without me talking? Man, yeah. All those birds. This guy, okay, you know what? At the end of this video, when this episode is done, I am going to stop. Wow, these are little tiny business of the fence in the ground. I didn't know what that was after I was looking at this for so long. But I'm going to go into the settings and I'm going to check and I'm going to see if there is like music for this game. There probably isn't. And, you know, turn it up or turn up the ambient sounds like the birds. Yay, birds. Let's go see what the deer are doing. Wandering in the woods. Like deer are, oh my god, there's so many of them and they're all male. Maybe I should hunt these just to give them something to do. Poor things. Technically I'm wasting resources by not hunting them because they're not making more of themselves. So they're kind of just sitting around not making more of themselves so they can't be hunted. But currently I only have 5 families and 2 of them are working on kind of useless stuff, feeding everybody. And one of them is building stuff, which was kind of a waste of time. And one is collecting food and one is collecting wood. And if we get a 6th one, they're going to be chopping down firewood right here, which is basically the opposite of what these guys are doing, which is creating lumber. And hopefully at some point, someone's going to build this freaking church and we'll have a church done. You know what? Next episode, I might hit this fast forward button. I'm not editing this together, and I'd like you to just sit here and watch with me because I'm holding you hostage. Don't click that button to go anywhere. Keep watching with me. You're watching this now. We're all watching these birds together. You don't like that idea? I don't either. You know, sometimes I stream. If you guys come to my stream, you can watch me talk to myself, and maybe I'll even talk to you. That guy's name was Peter. So we have an ox named Peter and a man named Peter. You know, it's kind of funny because there's a magnifying glass here that lets you like click on people, but it doesn't do anything. So I'm like clicking this guy and it just says he's transporting berries. Where? I don't know. There's pockets perhaps, but there's no pockets. He has no pockets. And this is Heinz, the ox. He's been with us since episode 1. Hi, Heinz. And then over here was George, but they probably have him working. Nope. George is sitting here now. Ox, no guide available. He's just holding the timber. Where did they go? You guys... Wait. Maybe I should turn this off. Let the ox be used for ox stuff. That's Peter. So Heinz is assigned to this, and he's just waiting, but they're not even using him. Who's this guy? Heinz the warehouse worker is with Peter the ox, while Heinz the ox is waiting for someone else. Okay, so I'm going to say it right here. I don't think the dev's going to watch this at any point in time, but dev, can you please add more names to the game? Because when I have animals and people with the same names, it gets kind of weird. I mean, I have a George the man and George the ox, a Peter the man and Peter the ox, and now a Heinz the man and Heinz the ox. Now, granted, to be fair, I did name this one George. I don't remember what his original name was. It may have been Peter. I'm pretty sure it wasn't. But now we have people and animals with the same names, and that should just not be a thing. You see, if I was to name an ox, I would name it Oxy. And you might think, that's stupid. But I'm going to let you know right now, my first truck's name was Trucky. And now that I have a second truck, its name is Trucky 2. Mostly because I lost Trucky 1, so it doesn't confuse me any. I just know that it's my second truck. Okay? And yes, I do name my cats things stupid like Kitty. Don't judge me. Okay? I run a YouTube channel. What do you run? A business where you make money and can pay your bills? Probably. Yeah. Most of the people who watch my channel are between the ages of 18 and 44. Yeah, I can see that on YouTube, by the way. They have all your information, like the CIA and the NSA. I can see everything that you have ever put on the internet. They know. They know everything, and they tell me it. Why? I don't know. I don't really need to know that information, but I do. This church is almost done. One more oh! They've added it! Now they can begin the construction. How did they do this? Oh, another one appeared. Now it's holding itself up. I'm going to click off of that. We're going to watch this church slowly get constructed as they pound it with hammers and no nails. They're doing it. They're doing it, boys. They're making it. They're making a church. We're going to have a church. What should I name it? Comment below. If you're lucky, I might actually use your comment's name for this church. Well, seriously, comment. Like, I don't care if you're a 5-year-old who just slapped your face against the keyboard. If you're like the only person who chose a name and my keyboard actually recognizes the letters as being English, I might just name it that. I don't think I can name churches, but I will. I'll name the town that, okay? I have no cares about this town named Tiberia. For tomorrow, it could be Englisplat or Black Forest Ham. I don't care. Don't sue me. Don't get me sued. No demonetization. Nothing with hard R's, okay? Thank you. I like how it's a lady over here, just kind of like slapping this thing with an axe. She's been fed very well. We're almost out of fuel. When do people get done with this? I'm gonna have to like move a family off of like timber. Get them to start chopping this. This is full. What's this look like? 19 planks left. Can we upgrade that? No. So they're probably going to want to make that, right? Yeah, probably. And then this thing? No, that doesn't even take planks. Huh. I wonder where they plan to build these planks. Maybe these buildings? Nope, they're all done. Can't build any of this stuff, though, because it takes money. Because we're broke. We don't have any money. What was that? Running out of fuel. No, we're good. I don't worry about that. Currently showing surplus goods by default. Plenty of food. It's all berries. 5 firewood. Hold on. Yeah, there's none in there. You have sold all the firewood. Wait, no, that's 5 firewood. So that's 5 firewood. So we got 10 right there. Can I see what's in the houses? Are people hoarding the firewood in your homes? Why are you burnt? Oh, food. Of course. Why didn't I think about that? You guys have to cook. Berries. For sustenance. Because you can't eat them raw, right? I don't know about you guys, but I once ate berries raw. Didn't hurt me. Didn't do anything. I used to eat tons of blackberries that grew in my own house's yard. Tons of them. There are currently no more blackberries in my house's yard. Turns out if you eat all the berries, they don't grow back. Oh, man. There's probably animals that were angry with me about that, too. Are you guys painting the sides of this? That's kind of cool. Slowly constructing the church. I'm going to just tap this button really quick. Look at them work like ants. Slapping boards in. The roof's almost done. We're going to hit go. It took you guys a while to build this. Now, granted, in real life, it'd probably take like a whole year to get this building up. And since there's no building code, big chunks of this would just fall off and crush people. And there's a high likelihood that children would be used to like... We're not going to go into that. But so, you know, the church would have a graveyard outside of it before the church was even completed. I'm just going to say it. You know, there's a high likelihood that there would be a church with a graveyard, and the graveyard would already be full with bodies before the church was even finished. And the people would be like, yeah, we built this church for the bodies that weren't here when we started building the church. And then someone else would be like, oh, they died? Disease? War? Plague? Drought? They'd be like, no, building the church. Yeah. Human life isn't worth a whole lot. And then the Black Plague happened, and it turned out human life was worth a lot. And then people said, hey, man, I got some ideas to make, you know, life easier for us. I call it a hammer. And so then people started using it. Crazy, right? Hammers, fishing rods. Miracles of construction. Nails. Yeah. Plows. Hoes. These things weren't really a big thing for a long period of time. Silverware? Nobody knew what that was. They used their hands for everything. But you got to realize that in our time period, you understand how a lot of this stuff works. In this time period, germs weren't even a thing. I'm not kidding. A little history lesson for you. A lot of people get on to the colonists who came to America for killing all of the Native Americans using stuff like smallpox-ridden clothes and blankets and stuff, just handing it over and causing all their deaths. But then if you ever read about things like germ theory, you'll realize that the end of the 1800s, after the United States had already gone through the Civil War and the Native Americans had already been pushed out of everything, all right? That's when they discovered that germs might have been a thing and that maybe you should wash your hands for surgeries and childbirthing. Yeah. There was no microscopes. People didn't know what germs were. They thought people got sick off of death and miasma. Miasma's bad air, not like some green cloud of death that you see in video games or some special awesome spell. No, people were very unknowledgeable about a lot of this stuff. And so people go like, oh no, the colonists were killing all those poor Native Americans using plague-ridden clothes. Yeah, they didn't know it was. They didn't know it was plague-ridden. I mean, to be fair though, once you got smallpox one time, you usually weren't going to catch it a second time because you either survived it and gained immunity or you died from it. And then your immunity didn't really matter at that point because you're dead. Is this thing done yet? It is. I can't put any putty in it though. You can upgrade it now to stone. Cool. Hold on. No. No. That sounds like a good bell for this church. That right there. Like it's made out of pewter or something. Like really cheap pewter. Yep, that sounds good to me. We're going to keep that there. So anyhow, you know, people back then weren't very knowledgeable. I'm still kind of surprised at all the things that they were able to invent, develop, and build. Because, again, there was no, like, schools. They didn't get, you know, birthed and then taught and then sat in a schoolyard and then have the teacher say, like, oh, children, today we're going to learn about the history of the Deutschland. Today's the day that you get to learn about the new language we call Italian. Yeah. And then the kids would be like, okay, I'm going to practice now. Yo no hablo español. No sprach Sie Deutsch. And they'd be like, yeah, you learned words. And yeah, that didn't happen. You'd just be like, these people speak random language. We murder them and take their stuff because they're not human. No, seriously, that happened a lot. If you didn't speak somebody else's language, they wouldn't care. They'd just kind of kill you. To be fair, a lot of people didn't say like, oh, we should just murder everybody who's different from us, but it was the medieval ages. There was a lot of murder and enslavement and other horrible things because you were different. Death was a very abundant thing. Nowadays, you can live up to your like hundreds and never experience death outside of old people dying from old age. Where is my sixth family? Why are you people not beginning to like me more? It's about to be August. Any moment now. Any second. August will appear like a glowing light raining from the heavens. August will shine upon us. There it goes. We're in August. All right, cool. We're going to go ahead and take these guys off the wood. We're going to stick them on the wood cutting. See, because now we need to start gathering fuel. And now the people who are collecting berries, we're going to take them off the berries. You're going to ask yourselves, why are you doing that? Well, the answer is very easy. We have to get started on killing animals. We're not vegans, or we're not vegetarians. We're going to eat these animals. We're going to eat the deer. The deer will die today, or technically within about a month. And then we're going to start collecting the deer because it's the end of summer. We got to start getting ready for autumn, all right? These berries are going to go bad in the winter. That's bad for us. So we need to start killing the deer. We'll get the deer down to about 15 population. And then after winter, they'll start jumping back up again. But we need to get the hunting camp done. We need to get some fuel cut up because these people are overusing the fuel that we barely have enough of right now. We had enough, and now they're using it. So we need to get rid of the people's jobs and replace them with the people who have jobs. 2 unassigned families. You guys need to start working. So people need to start building. We need to build. In fact, I'm going to do this again. We're going to watch them slowly walk slightly faster. Okay? And now you ask yourself, Zero, why did you wait so long to press that button? We had to deal with all of you talking to yourself and all the voices that we don't hear answering questions that you didn't ask. And the answer is going to be very simple. It's because I didn't feel like touching anything. The settlement needs more food or more fuel. That's super useful. Thank you for telling me, game. Well, I guess that means, you know, where to fuel. Maybe we should have a family cutting timber into storage fuel supplies. Heinz and Peter. Dude, you need to get with that other... Hold on. Boop. You're not going to be working here anymore. People might ask, well, why did you do that? He doesn't have a job now. Yeah, that's kind of the point. Heinz doesn't need to be working in a place where nobody's working. He can be useful for other stuff. And now this place is open. We're going to put a family in there. Advanced. Here we go. Animals per herd. Is it? Hold on. Reserve. 5. I think 5 is a good number. Less than or equal to the reserve. We'll put it at 4, actually. And then they'll go up here and they'll kill like 16 deer. And then we'll have 16 deer's worth of food, which ain't going to be super helpful. And then these people can construct more stuff. But these will give more food supplies. We're going to need a clothing stall. I don't think we could build clothes without, yeah, wool into yarn. Weave flax into linen. All right. So we need one or the other, realistically. We don't have any sheep. We need money to buy sheep. We could start growing flax. Put that like right here. Ooh, yeah, it'd fit right there. We'll put that right there for now, you know. Can I put a... Nope, I can't attach that to there. Okay, cool. It doesn't matter. Not a big deal. We'll get this up. It's set to medium. I don't really care what they build at this point. Builders can just construct whatever they want. And we're going to probably put up a farm like right here. Farm. Where's flax? Oh boy. We don't have any great spots for flax. This is orange. We build rye here, but I think you need a perk for rye. Well, maybe up here, but that's kind of far away. All right. So anyhow, what we're going to do is we're going to extend this road. All right. We're going to just point it straight up here. And then we're going to build a little farm of flax right here. And then we're going to build a little farm of flax right here. And you're probably thinking, well, don't you only need one farm? Well, here's the fun part, right? We click on this, you can see crop rotation. Fallow is the stuff that you grow for that first year, right? So this first year, we're not going to grow anything. So we're not actually going to set this up. We're just going to let it fallow. And the reason for that is fallowing lets the fertility go up, right? It doesn't yield anything, but we can do fertility. Next year is going to be flax, all right? So this year we don't get crap. Next year we'll get flax, all right? After that, third year, fallow again. And you're going to say to yourself, that's 2 years where you're not building anything. Yeah, that's kind of the point. We don't really have a good choice on this, right? Now this next one is going to be the pasture. We don't have anything for the pasture. So we're just going to set up another spot like that. And we're going to build it. And then we're going to set up another spot like this over here. If it gets that crap off my screen so it's easier to see. And then over here. And boom. 2 pastures, right? Now we're going to take a road, stick it this way. And why is that? Because just a moment ago, we seen that rye is really good right here, right? We can't use rye, but we can use emmer, okay? So what we'll end up doing is we'll take this road, not this way, maybe attach from here and go up. There we go. There. Go back, attach, build a road all the way around this. People will be like, oh, there's a meta. And I'm going to be like, yeah, well, that, you know, I don't do metas. Honestly, my friends always hate me for that because they're always like, you should follow whatever the meta is. And then my words are like, I'm going to do whatever stupid crap I feel like because it's fun. New mercenaries are available. Harvesting season has started. We didn't grow anything, so we can't harvest anything. And since we're not growing anything, we don't really need a farm either. But, see, now we can stick a road. This right here. I guess we could stick a farmhouse here, but we don't really have a need for that. Hold on. Ta-da! Look at that. It's sort of like a square. It ain't perfect, but it's mine. And then over here, we can build another farm. Bloop. A big square. Now, other people will be like, well, I'm going to draw like this big, thing over here. Yeah, that's great. That's not what we're going to do. We're going to draw like a square like this. Actually, no. Because I want... Wow, it's going to do like that, huh? Well, you know what? Eat my road. Right through the middle of that spot, that would be good. We're going to draw a square like this. Because this is what I wanted. There you go, game. Aha. This, well, we can't build emmer. So it'd be wheat. No, wait. First year, nothing. Crop rotation. Next year, wheat. Yeah. And then this right here, yes, wheat. I don't care. Why is it cornering at that? You know what? I don't care enough for this. And then we'll come back down like that. Boom. And then this one will also be wheat, but not this year. Crop rotation, wheat. Yeah. Now, see, once we get like a really big crop rotation going, we can get all sorts of cool stuff in here. This pasture space can be used for livestock that we don't have. We could, we could do really cool things with this. This is just getting set up for now. We don't even have a farmhouse. I don't even know where the farmhouse is in the construction tab. It's probably somewhere simple. And I'm kind of missing it right now. And I probably stared at it like 5 times. Yep. It's in here somewhere. Maybe that's it. Nope. This? This one? Nope. I don't know. That's a pack station for a barter connection to allow you to send and receive goods between this and another region of your command. Yeah, that's for horses. So here's the tavern. We need ale for the tavern. Where's the farm? This is it, ain't it? I'm an idiot. That shouldn't be that surprising by now. Yeah, we can stick this like here. Not super far away from the town. And then people can just walk out to where they're supposed to work. And this would be another spot for houses, and this can be a spot for houses. And we can stick more work stuff like right here. And the town will slowly become an actual town. Very, very slowly. Look, they're happy. Church, food market variety. We're going to get a 6th family here very soon. I can already tell. We might even be able to build a mine and start making metal. Holy crap. Bloomery. Metal into iron slabs. Stick that like right here. And then we can build the smithy. We don't have anything for that yet, but we'll be able to build it. It's the be able to part that really matters. Oh man, look at these people run around twice as fast as they were. We've already gone through 2 months. Yeah, we sped up time. Instead of a month an episode, we're now doing 2 months an episode. Ain't that cool? You can't see stuff being built as quickly, and you lose track of where everybody is, what they're doing, what they're eating. The answer is not each other. But, that's cool. We get to see everything build slightly faster. As we get to the game further and further, we'll be able to see more and more and more until we forget that there are bandits over here, and they're going to come and they're going to kill us. Also, there could be 5 different camps. There's a second one. So there can be 5 different camps of bandits, and then they'll start attacking on the second year. We're currently in the first year, and we are very, very close to the end of the first year. But I feel like we'll be doing a good job when we can start making metal. And when we can start making our metal, we can start making weapons and armor and helmets. I think shields. And if we can't build shields, we got wood for that. But we're getting closer to being able to build a society. It will be called Tiberia, and it will be mine and yours. We'll be doing this together. Tiberia. We'll put it on the map, and we'll label it with words and letters that we can't say and speak. Because we all speak different languages, and I don't even know what languages these people speak. And I'm going to stop here. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe. Definitely subscribe. If you can't subscribe, make an account. Make an account and subscribe. Okay? Please, I'm begging you. I am sitting in a chair, and I'm begging you. Very lazily. And this is very low effort. thank you for watching. Seriously, come back and watch more. Thank you for watching, though. The game is paused. Have fun. Have a good week.